Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Reziq Hafizh, and I'm here to make a video about an article summary. Well, okay, without further ado, I will gonna make the video instead. Let's go. So, at first, I wanna show the China standards of English language ability voice from English teachers at Chinese universities. The benefit of this article is enrich in field knowledge by highlighting how English teachers at Chinese universities view CSELA positively for its potential to improve teaching and learning. So let's just say China has its own standards called CSELA, like TOEFL, but it's for Chinese. Yeah, and it's really improved teaching and learning. It has a strength in it. The article is highly informational and detailed, providing a comprehensive background on the Gisela program, so readers do not need to search for outside context. It also uniquely focuses on the direct perspectives, needs, and concepts of teachers themselves. But the weakness, it lacks sufficient information and detail regarding the general disadvantages of the Gisela program. Yeah, and so it just only shows the benefit of it, or what does it give to the teachers there. Okay, next. So yeah, next is investigating English speaking problems, implications for speaking curriculum development in Indonesia. Well, it has a benefit. It provides an excellent foundation for further research and discussion by pinpointing the specific weak spots learner space in speaking and communication, which helps in finding targeted solutions to these problems. It has a strength though. It thoroughly investigates and identifies the root causes of speaking difficulties by using detailed, direct data collection methods. So they collect data by using interface and observation and focus group discussions. By selecting, no, it's actually not selecting. It's like picking some university, yeah, and they are taking that some students there and asking, oh yeah, how's that, how's this, and how's there, yeah, like that. And it has a weakness too. So the study scope, or maybe the study, is only limited to a single institution, not like giving a broader institution like schools or something. It's just only picks university, or maybe you can just pick another university for your research, right? But only picks one. Okay, next. Well, joyful approaches for speaking courses. It has a benefit. Yeah. It offers a practical solution to the common problem of student boredom in conventional lecture happy classes by introducing interactive and joyful teaching methods that better capture what in that. Sorry. I think my intro got no, my alarm turned on again. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, and it has a weakness. It accepts specific. I forgot to mention the strength. Sorry. So the strength is the article provides detailed, concrete examples of various classroom activities. Yeah, it gives an example for such as games and dictations. Yeah, it quite a good article for that. That's one point for strength. Okay, and it uses collected data, giving readers actionable insights and notes on how to create a more interactive and communicative speaking course. Okay, but it also has weakness. It lacks depth and specificity in its analysis of student feedback. While it notes that students get positive comments, it fails to explain how, why, or in what context. Like the article only gave wow, it gives a positive review from a students, but it lacks like what's the bad point in it. Yeah, why do you only write the, how do I say, the only good thing in it, not the bad thing in it? Okay, next. So I want to give how do I say, a warning first. Well, actually, when I want to make this video, I want to give some, how does all of this article correlates each other, like 1 to 3, 1 to 2 or 3 each other. Yeah, but actually I actually picked it randomly, but it just fits in educational context of English. Yeah, okay. Let's just say the first two articles that I choose because I want to look for what is English benefits for teachers. Yeah, that's what it correlates, and I think It has many benefits for educational purpose, yes. Okay, let's just explain the fourth one. Okay. How to reach the world outside education for fostering intercultural communication and understanding in Japanese elementary school English classrooms. It has benefits. It provides valuable insights and alternative approaches for educators seeking to improve students' intercultural competencies, offering practical ways to create a better learning experience within an EFL context. The strengths are it excels in offering clear, actionable in-class recommendations, such as, for example, it supplements you with the textbooks with some materials, yeah, utilizing English notebooks and promoting local engagement, all grounded in specific pedagogical foundations. Well, but it has one weakness. It actually relies only on suggestive practice and lacks empirical feedback or opinions from teachers. Yeah. Oh well. And the other thing is it also lacks deeper theoretical problem solving frameworks. That's what I like. Yeah. That's what lacks in it. Okay. Next. Okay, recent research on creative writing learning in Indonesian EFL settings, a systematic literature review. First, it has a benefit. It demonstrates how integrating creative writing and literature can significantly elevate the quality of English education in Indonesia. Like, when you can integrate creative writing and literature, you actually can improve the quality of education in Indonesia. Why? Because writing and reading really matters. That's why. So it can boost student learning and personal development, of course, yes. The strength here is the systematic literature review is thoroughly organized, effectively mapping out existing research data by publication year, topics, and research areas, such as process outcomes and perceptions, while successfully pinpointing a critical gap in current studies, the distinct lack of research of teachers' attitudes. Wow, okay. Well, here's the weakness. The article relies heavily on descriptive tables and distribution data with providing deeper theoretical explanations of the findings. Yeah, and I think the author, no, the word isn't fail here. It's just it did not outline the study's own internal limitations. Yeah, in the article they did not provide it. Okay, while offering broad recommendation to educational stakeholders like how do I say? It only gives descriptive and distribution data, but it doesn't have any deeper theoretical. Like they didn't push any further for their explanation. That's why. Next, we have exploring willingness to communicate among master students majoring in English education. What makes it different? The benefit here is it actually highlights the critical role of communication in language mastery, demonstrating how improving students' willingness to communicate, or also known as WTC, directly helps them become better and more capable English learners. The strength of this article, well, it effectively identifies the specific real-world factors that drive WTC, such as early learning experience, supportive environments, and favored learning methods by utilizing combined approach of questionnaires and interviews. The weakness here is the research is severely limited by a very small sample size of only 6 participants. Yeah, from a single university and a short data collection duration, which restricts the diversity of perspectives and provides only a brief snapshot rather than a comprehensive view. And next, affects of gamification and English language learning, the implementation of winner English in secondary education in Thailand. It demonstrates how leveraging modern technology and game elements in education can create a fun, entertaining, and stress-reducing environment while maintaining the core educational purpose of learning English. The strength, however, the research uses a comprehensive mixed methods approach, gathering quantitative pre-test or post-test data and qualitative questionnaire feedback from 16 different local schools to thoroughly evaluate both academic progress and student attitudes toward the learning methods. The weakness is, however, the effectiveness of the study's proposed method and its generalizability are constrained by systemic issues in the local context, specifically an inadequate number of English teachers, a lack of access to reliable metrics, and the passive learning habits of the students in Thailand. Next, systematic literature review, the OGBL, in enhancing EFL students' motivation. The benefit here, it provides a highly engaging approach to education by integrating students' contemporary hobbies, like in this context is online gaming, okay, into the learning process, which serves as a powerful strategy to boost their motivation, interest, and overall academic achievement and EFL acquisition. The strength, the article, it utilizes a structured systematic mapping methodology to review recent literature from 2019 to 2023 and clearly identifies the core elements required for successful implementation, such as the effective game design, personalization, social interaction, and authentic English use. The weaknesses, however, the study lacks a balanced perspective as it focuses heavily on the positive impacts on motivation and fails to address or provide information regarding the potential disadvantages or ineffective aspects of using digital online game-based learning, or also known as DOGBL, in learning in language acquisition. Next, with CACLIL, teachers and students' perception of implementing CLIL in tertiary education. The benefit, it demonstrates how implementing CACLIL, computer assisted, or also known as computer assisted content and language integrated learning, such as Kahoot, or anything that are learning related, learning program related, but in a digital context here, okay. It could significantly reduce teaching and learning stress, creating a fun environment, of course. And the strength, the research captures practical dual perspective feedback by directly involving both content teachers and students in real classroom implementation. Like, they actually use a practical method to give research, yeah. So it's actually a good article, I guess. Okay, next, but it has weakness, of course. The study is limited by its small scale. So that means they only took it only on a local people, local students and teachers for their research materials. Yeah. Okay, which lacks the broader large scale data necessary to fully understand and implement CSLIL. Okay, next. Okay, the last one. The benefit here, it demonstrates how utilizing Kahoot as a game-based learning platform. Oh, I haven't read this one. Learner engagement using Kahoot within the university English proficiency course. Interesting. Okay. The benefit, it demonstrates how utilizing Kahoot as a game-based learning platform effectively engages university students, making the acquisition of academic communication concepts more fun, enjoyable, and easier to grasp outside of traditional lecture formats. Well, not boring, I guess. The study provides highly contextualized feedback by directly targeting a specific higher education demographic, 80 undergraduate science and technology students in an English proficiency course, proving the platform's suitability for reinforcing academic learning. However, the weakness is, while the study highlights positive student feedback and overall quality, rigor, and potential limitations of the research methodology itself. Okay, everyone, that's all from me. That's all of my article summary. Yeah, conclusion. All of this article that I summarized, it all related to one material. You know what is it? Yes, English education, my own major, myself. Okay, if you think that there's anything lacking in this summary video, you can make a comment under this video. Yeah. Okay, thank you for watching. Thanks everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.